number 4, the directions are that the volume of two figures are given, the surface area of the smaller figure is given, find the surface area of the larger figure. So similar to if you watched the last video, number 1, we're just now going to look at first taking the volume scale factor, which is going to come from 27 in ratio with 125, and then we are going to start to look at that as a linear scale factor. We have to keep in mind that a volume scale factor means that some number has been cubed to equal 27, some number has been cubed to equal 125. And to undo that, we are going to use what's called a cube root. And I'll show you where that is on the calculator here in a second. So we're going to cube root 27, and then we are going to cube root 125 to find my linear scale factor. So if we head to our calculator, to get a cube root, the square root is diagonal from the 7, but that's not going to work for what we need it for. We need the cube root, which is some number times itself equals to 27 or 125. So to get to that, you're going to hit math. Math has all operations that aren't used very often, but are still used a lot in math. So you have all these different options here. You're going to want to stay right on math, and you're going to head down to number 4, cube root, and then we'll put in our first value was 27. And there's our result. Hit math again. I just skip scrolling down, just hit number 4, and you can hit 125. Similar to the last video, if you want to put it as a fraction first, so alpha y equals 27 over 125. Okay, that doesn't simplify, then you can hit math, number 4, and go up and select that fraction. Either way you slice it, you'll get 3/5. So that tells us our linear scale factor is going to be 3 to 5. So 3 straight units on the smaller figure is going to be equivalent to 5 units on the larger figure. Now that is linear, so that is just talking about straight measurements like you would measure with a ruler is your scale factor, 3 to 5. We need to now convert that to an area scale factor. And to do an area scale factor, we have to move into the second dimension, which is going to square both of those numbers in your scale factor. So that's going to mean we have a scale factor of 9/25. Now that's what I'm going to use to set up my proportion. So I'm going to have 9/25. Let's just rewrite a new proportion. I'm having trouble writing my 9s. 9/25 is going to equal, and then if I go up, the surface area of the smaller figure is given. Whoop. So that means I'm going to put a 63 up in my numerator. That represents the smaller of the two figures over some surface area, SA we'll call it. And we'll do our cross multiply and divide. 25 times 63 divided by 9. 25 times 63 divided by 9, and we get 175. And that's inches squared since we're dealing with area. Now as you look at problem 5, 27 and 64, so when you write 27/64 as a ratio like we did to start this problem, that does not simplify, so you can go ahead and cube root both of those. But 2 and 250, when you write this as a ratio, 2 2/50ths, you're going to want to look to see, can I simplify 2 2/50ths fraction? Because you can simplify that one. And then after you simplify, you'll take the cube root. So good luck. You're ready for 4, 5, and 6. And as always, let me know if you have questions with a message or Google Meet sessions. Have a good day.